BRYN was just on Watch What Happens Live. Did you see that she called Jeff Lewis a pig?
I didn't see that. No.
So apparently when Aaron was on Jeff Lewis a long time ago, he asked her, like, how does BRYN make her money? And Aaron didn't say anything. She just said no comment. Like, she didn't really answer. And then Jeff is like, I think she has sugar daddies or whatever. So something to that effect. And so because of that, BRYN goes on Watch What Happens Live now and says, I don't roll around with pigs. And I thought that was so aggressive on her end. A, you're a reality star. B, he's a podcaster, and who cares what he says? It's not like he's saying, I know this for a fact. It's like a stupid opinion, and like that's what people do with podcasts. They have opinions, like they could be changed, it could be wrong. I
Yeah.
just thought that was I thought that was aggressive on her end.
Mm-hmm. And that's her personality for sure. And Jeff Lewis, I mean, he's big in that world of Bravo and the Housewives. So I'm like, you probably should, tread lightly when it comes to that.
Well, I don't personally like Jeff Lewis. I don't think he's a nice person. I just don't value the things he says. But with that said, if he said something poorly about me and I was on a show, I think I'd just be like, he obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I would like brush it off like this guy's a fool. I think calling him a pig is so like direct and insulting. Like, it's so unnecessary. I feel it made her look bad, in other words, not him.
Yeah, I know. And Jeff, I agree with you. I feel like he's entertaining, but I think he's an awful person. I mean, really, honestly.
I think he's an awful person, and that was solidified with the drama he had with Heather McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
And he really stabbed her in the back.
Did you listen to the podcast that when Heather had Dr. Drew and I think his name is Gage is Jeff's ex with the baby. They had the little girl together.
Wait a second. I didn't realize. I heard that episode, and I didn't realize the other guy was Jeff's ex.
That's Jeff's ex.
I had no idea.
So that's what they were referring to. Yeah, that's Jeff Lewis.
So they were talking about narcissists. So they were calling Jeff Lewis a narcissist. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and now I look at it through different eyes.
Yeah, you have to listen to that again. It was so good because I was the same. I'm like, wait a second, is this Jeff Lewis's? And that's why they were keeping everything kind of like, general. They were, keeping it vague. But yeah, it's a good podcast. But
I thought it was interesting because when they first released it, it was as a Patreon episode, like a subscriber episode, and then all of a sudden it was available for everybody. Like, what was that about? Because why did we hear it? Because I'm not part of the subscribers.
Yeah, me neither.
They probably did it with subscribers, like keeping it hush hush, and they're like, forget it. I want to cut it. Like, I want to get at them.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay.